Marvel's next project after the disaster that has been literally anything post-Endgame, except for maybe Spider-Man, but that's mostly Sony, so isn't that out? But the next project is going to be the Fantastic Four. And literally, it has become almost disturbing the amount of negative rumors that are coming out in regards to that movie. And does it shock anybody? No. What's happening? No. I mean, we've already gotten talk about how, the movie is going to center around Sue Storm and how she's just going to be, this toxic woman who hates her controlling husband. Speaking of her husband, he's reportedly getting race swapped. We have no idea what they're going to do to Ben Grimm and Johnny Storm, but that's already in the works, so we know something going to happen in regards to whatever. So while all of that is happening, why not put in a good old-fashioned gender swap? Because this is the MCU. And they need to ruin everything and then call you a sexist for not loving it. That's what's going on. And who's getting gender swapped? The Silver Surfer. Get into this article from Bounding Into Comics. Rumor: Marvel Studios to gender swap Silver Surfer in upcoming Fantastic Four reboot. Yeah, because when something is done good in the comics, when there's a character with a lot of depth and, interest that you could explore and really bring to life on screen, because the last time that Silver Surfer on big screen in a Fantastic Four movie, they didn't really explore the character very well, and the movie was not all that great. You could do something and make a good movie? No! No, that is wrong. The Silver Surfer needs breasts. That's how you fix it. That is how you fix it. Once you do that, that fixes everything. To hell with the backstory, to hell with Galactus, to hell with the power cosmic. No, once the Silver Surfer has breasts, that's all that you need to fix everything. Well, not everything. If you make the Silver Surfer transgender or non-binary, well, oh God, that's an Oscar right there. That's an Oscar right there. Let's get into this train wreck. Reset the clock. Having seemingly learned nothing, and because, let's make this clear again, they have learned nothing. The MCU and Marvel have not learned a damn thing. They are going to continue this shit until they are all relieved of duty. It's not going to stop. From their recent string of misfires, one could also claim stuff blowing up in their face, but okay. A new rumor suggests that Marvel Studios' upcoming reboot of the Fantastic Four will deviate from the first family's original comic book source material by portraying their sometimes ally, the Silver Surfer, as a woman instead of a man. Yes, because, a good old gender change fixes everything. That fixes everything. Word of Marvel's inability to kick their addiction to identity politics, one begins to wonder if these Marvel /MCU/Disney executives sit around in a dark room shooting up with liquefied identity politics or something. I mean, because you got to wonder, it's like, it's destroying your company. You are losing billions of dollars. Fans are walking away, and yet you still won't stop. It's like, Jesus, boy, it's like they're addicts. That's the only way to put it. Was first raised to the public by noted entertainment reporter Jeff Snyder during the November night episode of his and film critic John who has the Hot Mic podcast. Okay. Relaying information to his co-host originally provided to him by his own insider sources, Snyder asserted, "So you know Galactus is going to be part of Fantastic Four. I can't wait to see how they're going to mess that up because you literally have Galactus. You understand me? One of the most iconic and powerful beings in the Marvel Universe. You have a chance to bring in a little... I mean, you can't really call Galactus a cosmic level threat. Galactus is like just a threat. It doesn't even have to be cosmic, like just a threat. That's what it is. That's how massive a threat Galactus is. And I can't wait to see how they're going to mess him up because they already messed up Galactus in the comics, so why not here? The idea is that one of his 4 heralds is going to be female. I have heard that the Silver Surfer is going to be female. I wouldn't doubt that. Snyder would later reiterate this point in a November 15 post made to his personal website, The In Snyder, once again informing his readers, and yes, you can expect to see a female Silver Surfer, as I noted on last week's Hot Mic podcast. Notably, though still unofficially unconfirmed, Snyder's tip lines up with a previous rumor from noted scooper My Time to Shine heralds, which suggested that Galactus' herald in the MCU Fantastic Four reboot will be a woman. Is it here? Galactus' herald in the MCU Fantastic Four reboot will be a woman. Okay. To that same end, it also interestingly lines up with a similar scoop from Geekosity's Mikey Sutton, who in 2019 alleged that while the Power Cosmic will begin the film under the control of the Silver Surfer himself, Norrin Rad, it will quickly thereafter find its way into the hands of yet another classic Marvel character, Frankie Ray. Yes, because you can't just have Frankie Ray be Nova, and leave Norrin Rad as the Silver Surfer. No, you got to emasculate him in order to make her the new version of the Silver Surfer, because giving the Silver Surfer breasts fixes everything. I've said that before, I have to keep repeating it. That fixes everything. God, boy, it. However, after being imbued with this power, rather than carving out her own legacy under the mantle of Nova, right, as she did in the comics, well, that can't happen. Ray will instead take up the name of the Silver Surfer, yes, because like I said, giving the Silver Surfer breasts fixes everything. You don't need a backstory, you don't need an interesting movie, nothing. All you need to know is you give the Silver Surfer breasts, and then you could go and tell everybody if they don't love it, they're all a bunch of sexists. And then all your shills will jump out to defend it, and then you can watch the money just burn all around you. That's it. Okay, let's see. Johnny Storm has fallen for a new girl, a gorgeous redhead named Frankie Ray, wrote Sutton of the heroine's supposed appearance in a now deleted Facebook post. One of the priorities for Marvel Studios when they debuted the Fantastic Four to them seems to flesh out the characters in ways that Fox didn't do. Okay, so you're planning to flesh out the characters in a way Fox didn't do by making Sue Storm a girl boss who hates her toxic, controlling bastard husband, race swapping Reed Richards, who is the toxic, controlling bastard husband, and then gender swapping the Silver Surfer. God alone only knows what they're going to do to the Thing and Johnny Storm, but okay. And there are several decades of comic books that Marvel Studios will pull from. They're thinking of building up Ray as Johnny's dream girl, his Mary Jane, if you will. Well, considering what they've done to Mary Jane in the comics, that's not a good thing. The Fantastic Four is still early in development, but Ray is on their radar. He added, after the Silver Surfer is introduced as the herald of Galactus, it is a job that Norrin Rad doesn't have for long. But who will take his place? And there lies the tragedy of Johnny's love for Rey as she becomes Galactus' new herald, just like she did in John Bynes' classic 80s Fantastic Four comics. Rey appeared in Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer, but Marvel Studios wants to make her so as a cosmic power, one that could provide a challenge for even Captain Marvel. Oh, great. It just keeps getting better and better. Whether or not this gender swap comes to fruition, oh, who are we kidding? Of course it will. Will undoubtedly be confirmed sometimes in the months ahead of Fantastic Four's May 2nd, 2025 release date. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest here. At this point, they want to do it. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. That's what they want to do. They don't care about the source material. They don't care about what made their MCU movies phase 1 to 3 really good, where they actually had a plan and followed it. They don't give a damn about any of that anymore. They are all in on this woke identity politics garbage, and they have no interest of ever stopping. And as far as they are concerned, you're either with them or you're against them. And when you're against them, they will attack you. So yeah, the Silver Surfer is most likely going to be getting a gender swap, because once again, the Silver Surfer having breasts solves everything. Literally everything. She and, Sue Storm could sit down and bitch about all kind of things. She could bitch about Galactus, and Sue Storm could bitch about Reed Richard, while he stands in a corner and cries. That's what's going to happen. I can't wait to see how they will emasculate Galactus, but at this point, what does it matter? We know what's going to happen. This might be a rumor, but what's going to stop them from doing it? Nothing. Literally nothing, because they just don't give a shit anymore. That's it. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified about a new video. And remember, the Silver Surfer having breasts solves everything. Take care.